George Clooney and Amal Alamuddin, two of the most successful and influential figures in their respective fields, first made headlines when they began dating. Amal, a brilliant human rights lawyer, and George, the heartthrob actor-turned-philanthropist, seemed like the perfect match. They married in a star-studded ceremony in Venice, Italy, in 2014, and the world couldn't get enough of this power couple. George, known for his bachelor lifestyle, had finally found his equal in Amal, and it seemed like nothing could tear them apart. However, over the years, cracks began to appear in their seemingly flawless marriage. From the outside, things looked rosy, but behind closed doors, it seems there's been tension brewing. So, where did it all go wrong? Well, it's no secret that the demands of their careers often kept them apart. Amal's work as a human rights lawyer requires her to travel the world, often to dangerous and unstable regions, while George's schedule, as busy as ever with his film production company and philanthropic efforts, made it difficult for them to find time together. Despite this, they always managed to maintain a public image of marital bliss. However, sources close to the couple began whispering that their relationship was under strain. George, known for his charm and wit, seemed increasingly distant. There were rumors that he had been partying more frequently and spending time away from Amal, which caused friction between them. And while George had always been supportive of Amal's career, some insiders claimed that he began to feel neglected and unimportant compared to her growing global influence. It wasn't long before cracks started to show in their public appearances. As the rumors of a potential split began to surface, George Clooney reportedly did everything in his power to repair the relationship. Sources say that he became more involved in Amal's work, accompanying her on trips and even attending events that were important to her. It was clear that he was trying to get back into her good graces, but was it too little, too late? In an attempt to rekindle their romance, George pulled out all the stops. He was seen buying lavish gifts, including an extravagant diamond necklace, in an effort to show Amal how much he appreciated her. But, as some close to the couple have pointed out, these gestures didn't seem to move Amal. In fact, there were reports that she felt the gifts were a distraction from the real issues in their marriage. One of the most telling attempts by George was his public declaration of love during a speech at a charity event. Speaking about Amal, he said, "She is my heart and soul, and I'll do anything to make her happy." This was widely seen as a desperate plea to show the world, and Amal, that he was still fully committed to their relationship. But, according to insiders, Amal wasn't as easily convinced. Despite his efforts, there were rumors that she had grown increasingly frustrated with George's behavior, particularly his late-night partying and the pressure she felt from being constantly in the public eye as his wife. Amal, fiercely independent and committed to her own career, seemed to be pulling further away, questioning whether they were still on the same page. The tipping point came when George reportedly tried to make some big changes in his life in an effort to win Amal back. He was seen cutting back on his public appearances, spending more time at home, and even taking a break from his acting career to focus on his family. However, sources close to Amal claimed that she wasn't interested in his efforts. She was said to have grown tired of the constant drama and began to focus more on her own goals. Despite his best efforts, George couldn't seem to escape the shadow of their problems. Amal, who had always been highly dedicated to her work, had little patience for George's sudden desire for domestic bliss. Some sources even suggested that Amal was contemplating her own future, deciding whether to stay in the marriage or move on. The tension was palpable, and it seemed like their once perfect union was unraveling before the public's eyes. So, are George and Amal really on the verge of a breakup, or is this just a temporary rough patch? While no official confirmation has been made, the signs are certainly concerning. Their public appearances have become less frequent, and when they are seen together, it's clear that the spark may be gone. However, some insiders believe that the couple is still holding on, albeit by a thread. There have even been rumors that the couple is seeking counseling to address their differences, but so far, neither George nor Amal has spoken publicly about the state of their marriage. Could this be the end of Hollywood's most glamorous couple, or is George just one grand gesture away from winning Amal back? As George continues his efforts to win back Amal's affection, it remains to be seen whether they will be able to work through their differences. With both of them at the height of their careers, it's unclear whether they'll prioritize their marriage or let their ambitions drive them further apart. While some are hopeful that George's desperate attempts might win Amal back, others believe that the damage has already been done. As we all know, love can be complicated, and even the most picture-perfect marriages can experience serious hurdles. Will they find a way to make it work, or is this the end of an era for one of Hollywood's most beloved couples? So, what do you think? Will George Clooney be able to win Amal back, or is their marriage beyond repair? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest celebrity gossip and insider news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.